Original.
Hello and welcome to Webcrawler's mini episodes. We are dishing out an episode every single day, Monday through Friday, because we care about you. I am Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
And I'm producer Maria.
Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Maria.
Good morning.
We're
took
all
a little
fresh
nap.
from a nap. Yeah, we all took little nappies, except for Melissa.
Not me, I don't sleep.
She's a vampire. Today's mini episode is we are going to talk about the Pentagon confirming UFOs.
Oh my
How
god.
exciting.
Yeah, UFOs are real and no one seems to care.
Nobody seems to care except for us and Tom DeLonge.
Yeah. Speaking of which, a gentle push for our online store is we made Believe Tom DeLonge shirts quite a while ago. If you want to buy one, they're up there.
Yeah, and Printful is sending out orders.
Oh, they are now?
Yeah, there's like a slight delay, but like people are still buying stuff and they're getting all their stuff's being sent to them. So
Oh, sick. So yeah, do the damn thing. Buy your Tom DeLonge shirt because now it's going to be really popular soon.
yes.
Buy before it sells out. We have some emails first and foremost. We're also going to talk about my soulmate.
Yes.
I may have met my soulmate. What does Rachel have to say?
Subject line is, I thought it was funny.
Oh my God. Yes. I love this email.
Hey girls, I don't know if this story is too explicit or racy for the show, but I'm going to share anyways. This has nothing to do with crime, ghosts, or conspiracy theories, so I apologize in advance. The other night, my boyfriend and I were getting a little frisky, and I went to take off his pants. And his penis kind of plopped out, and I literally made the noise, boing.
Boing.
I fully blame the show for this predicament, and my boyfriend didn't laugh, but I thought you guys might enjoy my joke. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Also, if Allie would like me to be her boyfriend or even best friend, I'm down. Rachel.
I would like her to be my boyfriend unless I might have just met my soulmate.
That email really made me laugh.
Yeah, that's an amazing email. What does Mark have to say? An email from Mark.
This is a ghost story.
Oh, shit.
It says, hello, web crawlers. My wife and I love the pod and had a ghost story to share.
My
wife and I. We live in the suburbs of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Cheese curds! And not too far away is basically nothing but farmland. My husband had a story from his time in high school that we can share related to ghost stories and experiencing what Allie talked about with the energies that are off normal. So the story. In high school on Halloween, 2004, some of my friends who lived in the country told me and some other guys about this house near a farm that had a grisly past. Without knowing much more, we went out and ended up in a cornfield with no light around except this giant 10-foot flame shooting out of a chimney-looking thing in an old 3-story house next to it, all boarded up with a chain fence locked by the police department.
What? Excuse you?
Well, that's spooky. Because a man had killed his family and burned their bodies in the fire to hide the bodies before killing himself in the house.
What?
So naturally, I and my friend hopped the fences as our other few friends watched.
Wow, good grammar.
Yeah.
Most people would say my friends and me hop the fence, but it is
me and my friends.
My friend and I hop the fence. It's I hop the fence.
I would have said it like that. I would have said it right.
She did say it all right.
I know. I would have too.
Oh, yeah, good, Maria.
Good job, Maria. We snuck around the back and saw what looked almost like small guest quarters and a couple of sheds all boarded up. The first thing I really noticed was the sound of the wind, which was howling and deafening.
Wow.
When we went around, there was a porch with a couple wooden chairs and a wooden door. That's when I looked around more and noticed the big trees nearby. They weren't moving.
Ooh.
I realized the howling I heard wasn't the wind, but a noise coming from inside the house.
Oh my God.
The noise grew louder and became clearer. It was screaming. That's when the back door opened up and the chairs on the porch started rocking. My friend and I sprinted as fast as we could, hopped the fence and jumped in the car and we left.
Yeah. Shit.
Now, of course, there's no proof of ghosts or whatever, but just being in that environment, the energy in the air was just off and unlike anything I had experienced nor ever did again. Mark and Anne.
Holy
Scary
shit,
stuff.
dude. That is scary stuff.
Maybe we can get the address of that house. We could do research on it.
Yeah, it's in Milwaukee.
Tell us the address and we will figure it out.
Speaking of which, you mentioned Milwaukee, and I have something crazy to share.
About Milwaukee?
No, just in
What could
general.
this possibly be?
Do you guys follow cheap old houses on Instagram?
No, I follow some sort of real estate thing. It's like cheap houses.
Yeah,
I don't know.
too, but not, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Cheap Old Houses. That's like the app. And it's literally like, it will show you a house in like Peabody, Kansas. And it's like $90,000. And it's like it's a huge mansion.
I've seen these.
There's this house in Iowa is $29,000.
Yeah, that's
a Prius. That's a car. Like you can buy a house somewhere else for $29,000.
my parents bought when they moved into our house in like 1980. They bought it for like $20,000 or something.
It's bananas. To
Yeah.
buy like a 1-bedroom house in Los Angeles is like $600,000 minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Like that's like a condo.
Yeah. I mean, this is just, anyway, you mentioned a small town, and then I just like, someone showed me that Instagram this morning, and
This is a good Instagram account.
Isn't it? But it makes you mad. It makes me want to move out of LA. I'm so pissed.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to live in the middle of nowhere.
That sounds fine for me.
Yeah.
Can I say one more thing? I think everyone's personality is at their best when they first wake up from a nap.
Is this, wait a minute. You're saying you'd like my personality right now?
Yeah, and I like my personality right now too.
Because you feel like refreshed and like...
No, because I think like you're still a little bit loopy and like you don't really have any like filter, and you're just kind of like, I'm just going to go with it.
I think lying down does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the blood is draining from your brain.
Yeah.
Nope, that doesn't make sense. This is from Amanda. Hey, ladies. Love the podcast and all three of you equally. It's in
Nice.
bold and it's underlined. No need to single anyone out. The show wouldn't be as awesome as it is without all three of you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Anyway, I was just listening to your episode talking about men who stare at goats and how there's some truth to it. And it occurred to me to suggest that you look into the truth behind the Stranger Things series. It's a pretty interesting and creepy sci-fi government conspiracy. This may be
MK
old
Ultra.
news. Yeah, this may be old news, but I thought it was worth suggesting. Anyways, thanks so much for everything you're doing right now. I love taking a break from fighting over my desk with my cat to walk around my neighborhood, laughing out loud while listening to y'all. It's definitely helping me maintain my sanity. Be well and stay safe and keep on crawling. Best, Amanda from Richmond, Virginia.
Nice.
That's
Well,
nice.
if you're curious about what she's speaking of, there is a correlation between the show Stranger Things and MK Ultra and Polybius, which are all previous episodes that we've done.
Yes.
So you guys should go back and re-listen to our Polybius and MK Ultra episodes if you want to hear us speak to that.
Do it.
I have a voicemail for you guys too. I forgot to send you.
Ooh.
Play the damn thing.
Hey guys, this is Stephanie in Connecticut, and I have something for both the big ones and web crawlers, because I've been listening to the big ones a lot recently, older episodes, and towards the end of 2019, they're constantly talking about being sick and having an N95 mask and wiping down plane seats and all these things, and taking a Christmas lockdown and trying to get back to real life afterwards. And every time they talk, I'm like, what the hell? This is happening right now. So the question for web crawlers is, are the big ones ladies psychic? Are they predicting it all?
Wow.
Like, Maria just had a dream that she was baking bread. Now everybody's baking bread. What is happening? Let's get into it.
Wow, that
is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I remember you towards the end of last year talking about your masks and like cleaning things.
I had, well, first of all, I had like not pneumonia, but like something crazy.
Oh my God.
Oh, you lost your voice.
Mm-hmm. Where I, like,
what if you had
talk.
corona?
I think I might have. And then like I got an N95 mask like out of nowhere just to travel on the plane, and like was just wiping down the plane when I went to Canada. Like and then Amanda, I guess she always talks about Christmas lockdown, that her and Matt go on Christmas lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
And then I can't believe it, but I guess I had a dream about baking bread. So it is weird.
That's
weird.
something we should, you know what we should do? We should do like Uri Geller tests on you where like I should think of a number and then like okay, Maria.
69.
No, but okay, hold on. Okay, what number am I thinking of?
12.
Fuck. Okay,
No.
well, we'll try again another time.
Well, what was it?
7.
7. I was thinking just 7.
Oh my God, Melissa.
No.
Well, what number am I thinking of?
32.
No, 11. You guys are stupid.
Okay, well.
We'll try again another time when we're psychic energy's better when you're fresh out of your nap. Okay, so now the soulmate thing. So a friend of the pod named Michael got some sort of sponsored ad on his Instagram about a psychic who can predict who your soulmate is. She works mainly on Etsy, which is the best place for psychics to work.
It is.
And she was having a 50% off discount for the day. So we bought the order so we could see. Unfortunately, we can only do it for one of us. So I gave her my name and my birthday, and what she says is she can tell you like the personality of your soulmate, and then she'll also draw you a picture of what your soulmate looks like. So first of all, my picture turned out insane. And he has a goatee, right?
It does.
I mean,
there's no mustache, right? It's just a goatee.
And it's not even a full it's like a bottom beard with like a goatee.
It's like the bassist from Limp Bizkit.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like a coffee house musician.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 100% he's a coffee house musician.
Oh,
and
no.
His eyes are like, he's like smizing. We'll post the picture. And then this is what she said. Also, like the beginning starts really dark. Thank you for your order. I apologize for the delay, but due to coronavirus, I had to protect my family first. And then she said, and also I meant to say, I actually don't think that this is a woman who does it. I think this is a man psychic who runs this business. And by psychic, I mean con artist. Okay. And he writes, the man that the cards revealed as being your soulmate is a person who can always count on, And that is why it is very important for you to understand that he treasures a lot the communication between you two. Two is spelled wrong. It's T-O-O, not T-W-O.
No.
You will need to have an open heart and tell him everything that you feel because he will actually listen to you. I hope so. In a relationship, he is a very loyal person and he expects the same in return. Shit. I am not saying that he will never turn his head on the street, but you can rest assured he will always be faithful to you. The match between you two, also spelled wrong again. He doesn't know TWO. Will make a lot of people jealous. But some couples do match instantly, and this is your case too. Also, because of his great energy, you have to expect from him that he will always make something at home, remodel the house, hit a nail somewhere, parentheses, he will always find a spot for that, check the car, or change the furniture.
Change the furniture.
That will be so chaotic if I come home every day and I have totally different furniture in my house. Don't worry, he is a handyman in general, so he will not ruin many. He will not ruin many things inside the house. So that means he's ruining some things.
Some things.
He loves making a lot of jokes, so you can expect from him to make you laugh by making small, funny pranks. By the way, I literally hate pranks.
Yeah.
You don't like my Zoom pranks?
Yeah, I do like Zoom pranks. Right now, your vibration levels aren't aligned and calibrated towards each other. And it could take up to 6 to 8 months before something will happen between you two. I mean, we're in quarantine. Anyway,
You're in quarantine, yeah.
Yeah. Please, but I wonder whose energy is worse. Like, whose energy has to rise to meet the other ones? Like, someone's energy is off. Please be aware that opening the cards for your drawing... Oh, this is where it gets dark and I didn't pay attention. Please be aware that opening the cards for your drawing is the equivalent of turning the face of the universe to your soul. The information you received is confidential, and you should not release to any other soul because the consequences could lead to an energy blockage of your aura. Thank you. And that's it.
Wow.
Now, I'm just going to say that I went on this Etsy website and it's hilarious because the reviews from people show their picture that they got and then their significant other who looks exactly like the photo.
Are they significant others that they met after they got the picture?
The person, the con artist, found a picture of people online.
And just Googled them and like found their boyfriend on Instagram or something.
No,
right?
I don't even think they're real customers, Melissa. I think they.
Yeah, I think he made it up.
Because he also has like 33,000 purchases, and he's only been on since January.
Wow, he has that many purchases?
Well, I think he's got bots.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you can probably buy fake Etsy likes.
I don't know. I don't buy it.
If in 8 months this person turns up in my life, we'll see whether or not he's a fraud.
I also took an online quiz for you, Allie, as you, answering questions as you.
Oh, wow, really?
I found out what your soulmate's name is.
What's my soulmate's name?
Luke.
Luke.
And if it's a girl, it's Shannon. I answered the questions to the best of my ability.
What kind of questions were they?
Just like what do you like to get up and wear in the morning? And I picked like jeans and a t-shirt. And then like, what's your ideal date? And it was like something fun but not too crazy.
Oh, cool. Where'd you find the quiz?
It's some website. It was just like find your soulmate quiz. Just type that in. Anyway,
Okay.
keep on the lookout for Luke.
I will keep on the lookout for Luke. And we'll post a picture tomorrow. And if you know anyone who looks like that, like, please, if you know a handyman who looks like that, or someone who rearranges furniture, like, let us know.
Or who has a goatee.
Yeah, that's clearly my soulmate.
He should shave that. She should.
Yeah.
That's the first thing we're going to be doing once we get married. Okay, so let's get into the main episode for today. The Pentagon confirms UFOs, and these UFO videos are from Tom DeLonge's company. Melissa, tell us about that.
So, the Pentagon has officially released 3 videos showing unidentified aerial phenomena, but these had been previously released a couple years ago by another company, that company being Tom DeLonge's To the Stars Academy.
Wow.
So everyone saw these videos a couple years ago.
Yeah, because they felt familiar to me.
Yeah, it's just that the Pentagon is like confirming that they're legit.
Wow.
That they're like officially unidentified flying objects. So one of the videos is from 2004, and then the other 2 were recorded in January 2015. And then the videos became public after unauthorized leaks in 2007 and 2017. So whoever Tom DeLonge must have gotten these from, like someone secretly in the Pentagon. I don't know, however he got them, but he leaked them in 2017. So the video that's from 2004 occurred about 100 miles out in the Pacific Ocean, and 2 fighter pilots on a routine training mission were dispatched to investigate unidentified aircraft that a Navy cruiser had been tracking for weeks. So the Navy pilots found an oblong object that's about 40 feet long that was hovering about 50 feet above the water. And it began a rapid ascent as the pilots approached before quickly flying away. And one of the pilots said it accelerated like nothing I've ever seen. And that video is crazy. You can see it, the fighter pilots like tracking this object over the ocean. It keeps moving really quickly.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then there's 2 videos from 2015, and those have audio of the pilots. One of the pilots says, "Dude, this is a fucking drone, bro." Another pilot says, "There's a whole fleet of them." The other one says, "They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. Look at that thing, dude. It's rotating."
Dude, where's my drone?
Dude, where's my drone? But the Navy previously acknowledged the videos in September of last year, but they are officially releasing them now, quote, "in order to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage has been circulating was real or whether or not there's more to the videos."
But do they say what they are?
Unidentified flying objects.
Yeah, unidentified aerial objects.
And they don't take, they're not like, look, we're something that maybe we're working on.
They said, after a thorough review, the department has determined that the authorized release of these unclassified videos does not reveal any sensitive capabilities or systems and does not impinge on any subsequent investigations of military airspace incursions by unidentified aerial phenomena. So they're basically saying that this is not something that the Army or the Navy knows what it is. This is not
the thing, though, that people get confused about when they say, like, it's a UFO is, like, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily extraterrestrial. It just means it's unidentified.
Yeah. And in 2017, one of the pilots who saw one of the unidentified objects in 2004 told CNN that it moved in ways he couldn't explain.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, continues, as I got close to it, it rapidly accelerated to the south and disappeared in less than 2 seconds, said retired U.S. Navy pilot David Fravor. This was extremely abrupt, like a ping pong ball bouncing off a wall. It would hit and then go the other way.
What if it was a ping pong ball?
I mean, it's possible. Forrest Gump just got really good. The Pentagon has previously studied recordings of aerial encounters with unknown objects as part of a since shuttered classified program that was launched by former Senator Harry Reid of Nevada. The program was launched in 2007 and ended in 2012. I think we talked about Harry Reid in the Skinwalker episode.
Yeah, we did.
And ended in 2012, according to the Pentagon, because they assured that there were higher priorities that needed funding. Mm-hmm. Nevertheless, Luis Elizondo, the former head of the classified program, told CNN in 2017 that he personally believes there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
Oh,
crazy. These aircrafts, we'll call them aircrafts, are displaying characteristics that are not currently within the U.S. inventory, nor in any foreign inventory that we're aware of. He says he resigned for the Defense Department in 2017 in protest over the secrecy surrounding the program and the internal opposition to funding it. Reid tweeted Monday that he was glad the Pentagon officially released the videos, but that it only scratches the surface of research and materials available. The U.S. needs to take a serious scientific look at this and any potential national security implications. And some members of Congress are still interested in the issue, with senators receiving a classified briefing from Navy officials on unidentified aircrafts last summer. I mean, I think it's aliens.
Yeah, because if it's a drone, drones can't move that fast.
No, or that high, I don't think.
Well, I looked up how high drones can go, and there is a video.
How high can they go?
They can go. There's a video on YouTube of one going 30,000 feet. So that's like as high as airplanes.
Airplane. Wow, that's crazy.
That's dangerous.
That is dangerous.
That's illegal. You're only supposed to go 400 feet up.
The thing, though, about aliens is I don't think they're necessarily from outer space. I think they could be like interdimensional time travelers.
Like Bigfoot.
Right.
It could be a flying Bigfoot.
Yeah, flying Bigfoot. So I don't know. But I mean, what do you think?
If the Navy and the fighter pilots, the guys, if they're like shocked, they're like, holy shit, dude, what is that thing?
Yeah.
Like for them to not know is like, that's pretty alarming because I'm sure they've seen some weird shit flying in the air.
Yeah. I mean, and they thought it wasn't a drone and they're like professionals.
Yeah.
As are we. But Maria, what do you think?
Well, I think the government's not going to tell us if it is one of their things, and they're not going to tell, just pilots or whatever. So I think it's definitely, it opens a couple doors, and it also closes a couple windows.
Okay.
All right.
And on that note,
that's our episode for today.
The window is closing on this episode.
The window is closing. Every time a door opens, a window closes, as Maria says. If people want to reach us, Melissa, where can they reach us?
You can email us at webcrawlerspod@gmail.com and then find us on Twitter and Instagram at webcrawlerspod and also on Facebook and on Reddit.
Yes, and also please write us a review on Apple Podcasts or iTunes or whatever your favorite name for it is. We really appreciate it.
My favorite name is called Apple Podcasts.
Really? I call it iTunes, but I think that's like the old name for it.
iTunes is the old.
They like Apple Podcasts. All right. I'm Allie Siegel.
Okay. I'm Melissa Stettin.
And I'm Maria Blasucci.
Bye.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.